Well, it's Friday again. Good morning. My name's Maurice Barratt and I've got another food for thought. As usual, I've been thinking, does God see us as saints or sinners? How does God see me? I've been a Christian 60 odd years, so how does God see me? As a sinner or a saint? Well, I may surprise you, but I think he sees me as both, and I think he sees you as both. Well, here's my arguments before you switch off and call me a heretic. I believe God sees me as I am. A sinner. Saved by grace, but a sinner. God's not blind. When I'm anything less than perfect, God doesn't believe that I'm perfect. He sees me as I really am. When I sin, as I do, because sin is a transgression of the law, and I don't perfectly keep God's commandments. I've gossiped. I've been proud. We sin all the time. Anything less than perfection to me is sin. So when I sin, God doesn't believe that I didn't sin. He doesn't believe that I'm a different person. He sees me as I am. Well, let me quote some scriptures. John was very clear in his letter to the churches. And he's talking to believers, those who are saved by faith. They have the righteousness of Christ. I'll read from 1 John 1, verse 6 to 10. He says this, if we say we have fellowship with him, and we do, and walk in darkness, we lie and do not the truth. But if we walk in the light, as he is in the light, we have fellowship one with another, and the blood of Jesus Christ cleanses us from all sin. If we say we have no sin, we deceive ourselves and the truth is not in us. That's pretty serious. If I say I don't sin, I deceive myself and the truth's not in us. So those preachers who say they don't sin since they've been a Christian, they're liars. The truth isn't in them. They're deceived. If we confess our sin, he's faithful and just to forgive us our sins, cleanse us from all unrighteousness. If we say we have not sinned, we make God a liar. Wow, that's serious. We make God a liar when we say we've not sinned. And his word is not in us. So whose word's in us? Those preachers who say I don't sin, now I'm a Christian. So God sees me as a sinner. But God also sees me as a righteous person, a saved sinner, one who doesn't have to pay for his sins because another's paid for it. That's the difference. I have the righteousness of Christ. I'm free from the consequences of sin. It's got no power to condemn me. I still sin, but it hasn't got any power because the price has been paid for all my sin. It's not that I don't sin, it's just that the price has been paid. Well, let me read you what Paul said to the Roman believers. This is Romans 6, verse 9. Knowing that Christ being raised from the dead dies no more, death has no more dominion over him. And 6:14, for sin shall not have dominion over you, for you are not under the law, but under the grace. It can't rule me anymore. It can't condemn me. I'm free. Not that I don't sin, but I'm free from sin. I've got a new nature. My old nature can't stop sinning. That's 6,000 years of the nature of Adam. But I've got a new DNA. I've got the life of Christ. I'm a partaker of the divine nature. And Christ in me can't sin. Let me read what John says a few verses later. Whoever commits sin transgresses the law. For sin is the transgression of the law. That's the definition. And you know that Jesus was manifested to take away our sins. And in him is no sin. Whosoever abides in him does not sin. Whosoever sins has not seen him, neither known him. Little children, let no man deceive you. He that doeth righteousness is righteous, even as Christ is righteous. He that commits sin we've accepted that we commit sin, is of the devil. For the devil sins from the beginning. For this purpose the Son of God was manifested, that he may destroy the works of the devil. Whosoever is born of God doth not commit sin, for his seed remains in him, and he cannot sin because he is born of God. So I've got the new nature. The old nature can't stop sinning, but Christ in me cannot sin. I have two distinct characters. That's why I have to walk in the Spirit and not in the flesh. So I'm always a sinner, but I'm always righteous because I've got two natures. So I see myself as a saved sinner. I have the righteousness of Christ. And I believe that's how God sees me, as a sinner with the righteousness of Christ. Well, you'll have to decide between the preachers like Joyce Meyer, who says she doesn't sin, and what I've just told you in the Paul and John scriptures. It's very serious. Your decision's vital, because it'll affect your relationship with God and with others. Well, the time's gone. Something for you to think about. Have a blessed day and keep thinking.